You can't see my face right now, but I'm looking like defeated right now. What are you drinking, Ron? Depends who wants to pay me money. It's not nearly strong enough, though. Okay. Oh my god. I pulled myself away from Helldivers to make this video, so someone better appreciate this. Introductions. Oh my goodness. Hi there, ladies and gentlemen of that humble internet. My name is Ryan, aka the Rye Man. And welcome to another exciting installment of Rye Man's Land of the Free. Oh. I wasn't really planning on doing one of these again so soon, since last time. But the whole point of this series is I kind of just browse around the internet looking for free-to-play stuff. And if it's free, it's for me. And it ends up on this series. And in addition to free-to-play stuff, demos count as free. Yes, they do. Now, sometimes we will handle well-known stuff that is free. For example, in the future, if I wanted an episode to be around War Thunder, that is a free-to-play game, it would find itself on the series. And sometimes we'll handle not-so-well-known stuff. Stuff that you gotta have to hear about and go searching for. A good example of that is Infection Free Zone. That one is a free-to-play demo. So, I like doing stuff like that. Hello, Olaf. He's playing Daisy. I like doing stuff like that to help bring some needed attention to things that may need that actually require it. Now, how does this fall into anything? Well, it's a demo. I had just recently kick-started up again my Kato Shoujo series. Shameless plug, I know. Go watch all of those delectable delights. And someone within my community was like, "Oh, Ryan's shifting back into visual novel mode. I know just the thing!" And he sent me the link to this game called I Present to You the theme of today's episode. Wani. Not I won. Wani. Hug that Gator. And I'm looking at the store page for this, and I'm like, what the fuck? I can't keep doing this to myself. I can't keep doing... I do one visual novel, and everyone comes out of that goddamn woodwork and starts slinging visual novel stuff at me. I don't know how it became a flagship of the channel, visual novels in general, but goddamn, here we are. And and this gentleman presented this to me, and I'm looking at the store page, and I'm like, oh my god, there's a demo. So, we are here today, ladies and gentlemen, of that humble internet, to dip our toes into that figurative fountain on this page, to see how many people would like to see me try to do the full experience. I don't even want to know what extras may be. Where's my cursor? How are there mods? How are there mods for a visual novel? Drawings? Oh. Oh, this is gonna be one of those type of games, isn't it? I'm gonna have a word with the person who suggested this. Here we go. Cheers! September 4th. Year? 201 M 2023 BC. Fuck it! I'm not drunk. This is not alcoholic. Amid the arid heat of the morning sun of Caldera Bluffs, I probably said that wrong, fight me, I can't help but miss living in the more temperate weather of the Midwest. I'm on the goddamn East Coast, people. Beast Coast. That is an actual saying, East Coast, Beast Coast. Do not take what I said as a way of making art. I'm opening up horrible floodgates. It's cold over here. That's all I'm saying. Summer sleeves are in style this year. That Jacket's Aroma blog better be right. This suede thing's killing me. Well, at least it's guaranteed to start getting chillier in a few weeks. Besides, I'm sure to make an impression with this. Abercrombie and Flint is all the rage these days. I know jack crap about fashion. Anyone who's seen me outside of my usual work attire knows this. Oh my god, did these people move? Oh my lord. Oh my lord. Oh my lord, this has a budget? Wow! Let's go down the line here. What the fuck am I looking at? I am once again... That weird feeling, again, the back of your spine. It's like, you're the only human in this area. Pterodactyl man. Croc lady, I think. I don't know what anyone else is. Oh my god. I'm on my way to my first day in a new school. Ordinarily, I'd just be glued to my phone on the trip, but there's just too much on my mind right now. My folks' sitch requires us to move frequently, which gives me a little time to fit in. Much like how a rolling stone gathers no moss, I could never make a friend I'd keep for longer than a year. Just a lot of promises to keep in touch that petered off within the months. Admittedly, it's my fault in the end. But that's all going to change. Starting today! I'm gonna break my fucking desk in the future. I'm going into senior year now. It's my very last chance to prepare for the world ahead. Luckily for me, the cards are stacked in my favor. I'm the protag of a visual novel dating simulator. I would hope they're stacked in your favor. I feel around in my backpack for my DSLR, so my fingers can absent-mindedly fiddle with the mod dial. St. Hammond High School is extremely well known for their artist curriculum. I spit all over my screen. I'm so sorry, Miss Croc Lady. There is a smidgen right here. There you go. I got it. I'm gonna fucking... I'm gonna die. Okay, look. Look, okay. Mark, if you're hearing this, you're probably not. Don, get this to Mark. Don, if you're not here, Jared, get this to Don, get this message to Mark. If I die in the middle of recording a goddamn fucking dating visual novel, post the video, death included. Promise me that. In other words, I'll be surrounded by people that share my interests. Even if it is a bit of a ride away. Speaking of rides, I was hoping that my parents could drive me there today. By the time I was up, though, they already left for work. No big deal. I like the hustle and bustle of public transportation. I imagine I'm going to have to get used to this anyway. As time passes, my mind wanders to memories of previous schools. Okay, future rhyme. This is your cue. This is me giving you more work. Right now, I want you. I don't care. I don't care who does it. Okay, fine. Monica, what I want you to do is I want you to go back in time and just collect images of different schools that I've been through in visual novels. It's probably really not a lot, but we'll see what happens. Oh, that's gonna open up a lot of memories. Ellipses. They all That is poorly timed. That is poorly timed. That's gonna make it seem like I'm talking mad shit about all those games that I went through. Ellipses. Hey, I need to make the most of the situation I'm in. Not get all sad like this. I need to do something like... I don't know why I keep trying to talk like I'm some cool hip guy or whatever this character's supposed to be. Oh, this game has choices. Remain seated, do nothing, wuss. Get up and breathe in that fresh city air. Or take a selfie with the hobo next to me. Is that guaranteeing I won't get stabbed, or is that me hoping I won't get stabbed? I'm taking a selfie with the hobie sitting next to me. The hobie? Did I just call that hobo a hobie? Yes, everyone go out and make a homeless best friend. And they're not the hobo, but they're not the homie. They're the hobie. I'm gonna get stabbed by someone. And if I'm not, I'm going to stab myself. I'm interrupted by the ding of the terminal board, and the car gradually starts coming to a stop. Juicy. Wait, this just says it's over. I step off the metro, heading out of the station as I follow a few other students heading towards the school. Oddly enough, I'm only seeing dinosaur students. Not another human to be seen anywhere. We're in one of those worlds then where I'm not the only human in existence somehow. There are human and anthropomorphic entities living, coexisting with one another. Must be one of those dino-heavy regions. That is... I'm not going to make the jokes, but I had just... so many jokes. So many horrible, will get me cancelled, will get me blacklisted from society jokes. And another thing, I'm really just trying not to stay on any bad lists of the furry community. Some of my best friends have been furries. And really much not... I would really much like to not get a pipe bomb mailed to me. So, there's lots of greenery here as well. You don't always forget how close we are to the major city. The pathway leads to a stone bridge that goes over a small creek. As I walk across, I notice other students meet in pairs and walk with each other. The air begins to fill with the sounds of laughter and stories of how their summer break went. Ellipses. How long have I been recording? Ooh. Ah, there it is. The school peeks out over the trees ahead of me, as though inspecting and welcoming me inside. St. Hammond High, my new home away from home for the next year. I stop to take a deep breath. The air here is crisp, reminding me of an old campground I went to back in elementary school. I'm only laughing because I remember this comic, these doodles. One of my friends with me. I'm gonna just name him Linus. Shout out to you if you're actually listening. I only thought of that Dreams comic that you were making. I missed you doodling, brother. Once again, I'm handed an opportunity to make something of myself. I'm apprehensive, but hopeful. My last shot at this. There's no going back. I take my first step onwards. Here we go again. Do, 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 do. Oh, the budget has kicked in. Students mill about in the front yard. This school is known for its heavily prioritized art programs. Over 2/3 of the graduates end up pursuing a career in the arts. And while half of them regret it from what I've read, there's still plenty that made it, right? Anyone who's art majored, right? It's also the management's claim to fame, with the facade on the front entrance being dominated by a vibrant mural. I got a good feeling about this place. A few students eyeball me as I continue walking in. I get that even in heavily human-populated areas. Don't worry about it, lad. You get used to it. Some friends whisper to each other. I just knew this jacket would pay off. The front doors are propped wide open, and I already feel the cool breeze inviting me in. Inside, it's a familiar yet brand new sight. Why is there just leaves everywhere? Oh lordy. I hadn't mentioned it yet, but this school is also unique for its student body. I don't know what you mean! It's comprised almost entirely of dinosaurs. All manner of Saurian herbivores and otherwise. Scales, feathers, tail. Is this gonna be one of those games where in the background there's just blatant Easter eggs on certain people? Because if it's people around the furry community, I ain't picking any of them out, dog. Wings, talons, webbed hands, oh my. And not to even mention the colors. All vibrant enough to challenge the bright murals on the school outside. Jesus, holy. You see, like... Wait a minute. No. 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 It's fucking Dexter and Mandark. Dexter's Laboratories, Dexter and Mandark. Ryan, what is that? Are you just saying old things? Yes, I am. And if you know, you know. And if you really know, laugh with me now. Ah ha ha! Ah ha 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 ha! Oh, this game is gonna be a trip. Some anxiously, I just splash drink all over the fucking place. Some anxiously glance at their schedules, checking every door as they were numbered at random. I probably shouldn't be standing here staring. Whoa! Is that a human? I have to admit, every other game that I've played on this channel that may or may not have been furry related. Hi, Clace, how you doing? I've always made the joke on the whole, god damn it, I'm like the only fucking human in this area. No one's batting an eye. I've always made that joke. Here, that it is the joke. Nice touch. Nice touch. Whoa! I wonder if this is what would happen to me if I just walked in to like a fucking furry convention as a human, just being human. You're obviously then like the only human in the entire building. Everyone's going around as their fursonas, their scalesonas, fedsonas, whatever they're called. Some like, I don't even know what they call it. They're like half furry, half robot. It's something. It's weird. Like, can you only imagine this is what would happen? It's like, it's the only human in the building! Get him! I'm soon surrounded and overrun by a crowd of neon-colored teenagers. Ah! Ryan's nightmare number 482. Clearly, my jacket is working like a charm. Wow, he's like a life-size mannequin! Hey, new kid! Is this what it's... This motherfucker is being, like, me for real, for real? He's like, is this what it's like to be popular? What is this asshole doing? The pterodactyl dude in green is literally just going back and forth like a fucking spaz. One of these assholes is like flinging their hand around. It's like, he's got no tail. How does he balance, bro? I really wasn't expecting it to happen this quickly. A few students are taking pictures with their phones. I even see some with a sketchbook and pen in hand, rapidly scribbling on pages. Ah, I can just imagine it now. They're coming up with ideas for their human sona? Wow, a human? Are you like a foreign exchange student? I don't know, I'm from New York, if that means anything. In the chaos, In the chaos, I feel a few people touch my hands. And that is how the fight started, Your Honor. Oh. Fun fact about Ryan. You need to put in, like, an advance notice written in triplicate, like 3 months in advance, when you want to try something as simple as this. because otherwise you will get a death glare and possibly worse. Oh, now I'm feeling uncomfortable. Human skin feels weird. I don't know. I guess it does. You ever stop and think, you ever like just touch and feel yourself and you're like, you know what? My human skin does feel weird. Why are there robots that want to wear skin? Father! I crave flesh! We still see you, C-Creepio. We still see you. Jeez, it's a bit uncalled for. We must now remain cool. I'm not gonna go along with this. As flattering as this attention is, I will still politely ask them in the most polite New York fashion to fuck off, please. Oh, it's not that bad. There's so much happening. And I don't want to be a party pooper. A few more people shout out to me to get my attention. Hey, could you look over there for a side profile? Dude, you want my profile? It's... How do I best describe it? At least I'm fucking honest about my appearance. Oh, it's trash. Oh, man. Yeah, this would be good reference material. Wait, I need to get a better look at his skin texture. I just have to remind myself. Now, the school that I went to, it had a couple of different programs. I went for business. It was fun. I liked it. But one of the other programs it had its own art department. Yes. So, some of my friends from college, not only were they furries, they were in the art department. And so I think I can safely say that the way they're asking and needing this reference material, it is somewhat accurate. A little bit. It's not completely. They're not actually ever this over the top. But every stereotype is based on some form of truth. So yeah. Oh, the skin texture. Oh. I once again found myself frozen, only muttering quietly as I hastily tried to follow their instructions. Eventually, all the Surians, all the Dino people take their photos and talk themselves out before disappearing back to their own friend groups. That happened. By the time I recover from the shock of the situation, the last one breaks off and I find myself seemingly all alone again. Oh. That was my chance to socialize. I blew it. Look, man, I don't think I would have dealt any better in that situation, if it makes you feel any better. This is just a demo, so I am not going to be doing voices. Because obviously they're not doing the voices either. And I don't know, I just spent money on Helldivers 2. Like, I don't know if I'm just ready yet to dish out another $15 for the full game. But maybe I would be if this video is popular and there's a lot of interaction. That's one of the reasons I do this shit. Anyway, whatever dino girl you are. You're a human, right? Last time I checked, ma'am. A Triceratops girl. I had assumed I didn't want to blurt out any actual assumptions. A Triceratops girl leans forward, scanning me up and down. This is it. Time to seal the deal and get a new friend. Yeah! Yeah! Close enough! Oh my god! I say this all the time, but if you're new to this channel, this is par for the course. I'm now imitating the new person who's just now coming across my channel. What, you mean you're always this stupid? Yes! Yes. Hey, can I get, like, a selfie with you? It'd be great for one of my classes. Yeah, definitely. As she puts an arm around the back for a shoulder hug while she poses dramatically. Maybe a bit too friendly. Big smile now. She takes a picture and checks it enthusiastically. So, I'm Inko? I'm Ryan. So, I'm Ryan. Huh? Oh, cool. Yeah. Anyway, I gotta go. Oh. What's the photo for, by the way? She pauses, aloofly chewing some gum. My fashion design class. That jacket is ballin'. I didn't know people still said ballin'. Thanks for the pic, hun. I'm hun. Cool. Bye. I think she just pulled a Hanako on me. If you're new here, I'm not going to explain in this episode what pulling a Hanako is. You either wait around to a future episode of anything which I explain, or go back in time, buddy. Well. I feel my shoulders sag as I take in the now sparse hallway around me. That must have been my 15 minutes of fame. I don't think it even lasted 15 minutes. But there's no way I've already blown it. I try to shake away the negative thoughts. Focus on the positive. For a brief moment, I was the talk of the school. Yeah!
Fantastic!
Who just photobomb? Who just mag dumped their camera at me? The familiar sound draws my attention. I know what that is. At the end of the hall, there's someone kneeling. And with one of the latest camera models, if I'm not mistaken. Hey! The guy flinches. I flinch too. I meant to shout at him. I accidentally do that at people. I come off as very angry and aggressive a lot of the times. It's just who I am as a person. It's very... to some people have described it scary and intimidating when they are not aware of that. The few students around me don't bat an eye at it, though. Oh, I wasn't expecting movement. The budget kicked back in. Sorry about the yell. No, it's fine. I managed to get the shot I wanted. The bespectacled boy... I think he's a parasaur? Parasaur? Double checks the cameras to display and smiles. Yep, perfect. This will be a fine print for the yearbook. Can I see? His grin seems to widen at my interest. Of course, here. He turns the display towards me, showing me a shot of the hallway. And me as the focal point. Pretty good, right? I look a little closer and notice that I think it's a little out of focus. And dark. What do you have your f-stop set at? Ah, shh. He stops and glances up at me, pleasantly surprised to get a real answer. Yeah, I'm a bit of a photographer myself. I'm taking it as an elective, too. With Mr. Idacon? Oh, no. Hi, I'm Ryan. I can't read. Thinking back to my memorized class schedule, the name does sound familiar. Yep. Oh, snap. Cool. We'll be classmates. Mr. Idacon's busy, so he just teaches it for one period. He offers his hand out for a handshake. I'm Ben. Ryan. Friend achieved. I'm gonna try that on the next new person I ever meet. Just say that out loud after a handshake. Friend achieved! I'm actually new here. Kind of figured, being the only human student this year and all. St. Hammond isn't one of the more popular schools, but the staff put a lot of effort into the arts program. Even the campus itself is designed like a living art piece, so if you ever need help. From the pause, I'm guessing he's offering some help. I wouldn't say no to a tour. A tour, you say? Well, I'm only going back to the principal's office, but I can point out some neat stuff along the way. He raises an eyebrow to himself in contemplation. Might be a good idea to meet the principal, too. He waves for me to follow him. Ellipses. Turns out he wasn't just an avid photographer like me, but also the school council president. Of fucking course he is. I swear to God, if I see a Gator Shoujo dinosaur, I'm taking a good long break from everything. And one of his priorities was taking photos for the school's yearbook, for the first day page. Every few minutes we'd pause so Ben could take a couple of shots, mainly of the students talking with each other. And while I would watch, I had considered helping him in some way. I mean, that camera looks amazing, and then there's all his extra lenses in the bag. I feel absolute elation to finally know someone that's into photography. And I really want to broach it, but Ben fills the air between us talking more about the school. Which is why we still go by the feather tails. Even though I think it's a tad distasteful. Dang, you're pretty good at this. Do you give these tours to all the new students? Not really, although it's something I have thought about a lot. Oh, hold that thought. Hey, Lunara! She has a little mask! Oh, that's adorable. Ben goes to greet a student putting up some intricate wall banners. Oh, hey, Ben. You have a good summer vacation? I did. Great work on the decorations. They look even better than last year's. Oh, thank you. What's all this for? She steps aside so I can fully view the banner she just finished with. The Culture Arts Club. We meet every Thursday after school and look at antique artwork. I hear a bird somewhere. What the fuck? There it is again. Is that the birds of peace from World War II Online? Or the crows of discontent? Oh my god, if there's a literature club, I'm also breaking. She initially looked past me to talk with Ben, but she gasps when she realizes. Hey! You're a human, right? Last time I checked! Oh, that's a silly question. You should totally join. What? I just love human culture. There's this amazing set of ancient masks at my place from ancient Europe. I just adore them. Okay. Wow, that's impressive. I think you make a great curator. You know what? I probably would. After that club display during spring week last year, I got to agree. We spent weeks studying that tribe and weeks more practicing those dances. Oh my! I would give an organ to just see an anthropomorphic community try to display ancient human culture. That would probably be my favorite thing ever. I'm over 40 minutes into this demo. I have yet to meet a gator. Well, there was the gator on the train. Was I supposed to hug the gator on the train? Was that a gator? Is that racist of me to look at a lizard person and assume a gator? Oh my lord. We also study and paint with those styles. Like we're learning the techniques of the old masters. Hopefully soon we can even get into sculpting. Like those old Venus statues. We plan on getting to look at something... My dyslexia kicked in. We plan on getting one to look at sometime this year. What do you think? It'd be great if you could come. Hey, that'd be neat. What do you say, Ryan? Maybe I do love culture. There's something about that line I just adore that I have to incorporate into my everyday speaking. Maybe I do love culture. Oh, he's saying it's like, oh, maybe I do love culture. I'm just an idiot. It's like, maybe I do love culture. Oh, that's me not being able to read or comprehend anything, folks. Buckle in. Oh, that's great. Oh, listen, we have this old chieftain's dress we'd have for ages. We just have to see what it looks like on the real thing. I'll think about it. No way. I'd sooner endure a second impact. I don't know, it's because I just was recently forced to watch all the... Oh, maybe not all of Evangelions. But I was made to watch a lot of that content. I don't know if we were trying to make a goddamn fucking reference to that. But bravo, sir. Well, hey, nice to catch up, Luna. We got places to be. Take care. Bye. She waves us off and Ben continues leading me to the principal's office. What the fuck? Hey, Ben. Oh, hey, Michael. Listen, can't talk now, but I'd love to catch up later, yeah? I'm floored. I'm Ryan, actually. This guy just seems to know just about everyone in school as much as they know him. Talk about being on top of things. Well, he is student council. He points out a few more minor landmarks in the school and stops to greet a number of students happy to see him after the summer break. Man, sorry for having to stop so much. No way. I think it's cool you know everyone. If only it could be cool without making us late. He points out a few more minor landmarks in the school, eventually leading me to the biggest draw. There's that fucking bird again. It's in the walls. I already knew that this place was known for art, but wow. Just outside the administrative offices, the hallway is filled with wonderful pieces of work. Paintings line the walls with name placards beneath detailing who the artists were. All created by alumni, I almost said Illuminati, and attending students of the school. And this is the gala. All these pieces have been featured in all kinds of articles and presentations. Whoa. I know, right? One moment. Ben turns to the nearest door and gives a polite knock. Who is it? It's me, Principal Scaler. And Obi Raptor, no older than her mid-30s, exits the room, holding a steaming mug and sporting a tired smile. Oh, Lord. Good morning, Benjamin. Good morning. Ryan, this is our esteemed principal. Good morning, ma'am. Her eyes shoot wide mid-sip of her coffee. Oh, I hadn't noticed. You would be Mr. Godnito? You're Mr. Ryman, yes? Yes? But my name? How wonderful! Gone is the exhaustion on her face, instead replaced with a very wide smile. I'm so happy that you've chosen our school for your last year, Mr. Nito. That's real neato. Ben, be sure to give him a thorough St. Hammond welcome, okay? I already was. If you ever need my assistance, my office is always open, Mr. Net2. Oh, it keeps changing. Neat. Not to mention the student council is also available for help. Isn't that right, Ben? Yes, Principal Scaler. Thank you, Principal Scaler. Oh, and Ben, a moment, please. But the Parasaur is dragged in the office, leaving me alone in the school gala. Whatever they're saying, I can't hear over the ambient noise of the student body. Either way, it's probably not something I'm meant to hear. I move a few feet away, out of earshot of the discussion inside. On the wall beside me is a frame, panoramic landscape of the city, painted by hand. Oh, it's beautiful. Wow. I could practically use this thing as a map with how detailed it is. No wonder it's hanging so predominantly by the principal's office. The gentle brushstrokes, the vibrant colors, the evening sun bouncing off each of the windows, and the majestic sky enveloping the horizon. All of which combine together to give it a dreamscape feeling, like it's in an idealized vision of the city. It's beautiful. I've never been a big admirer of paintings, but I can't deny that this is a masterpiece. Only a teacher could have been able to express the scenic beauty of the city with this level of skill and passion. That's where I'm probably going to eat my words. It's probably by one of the students. I withdraw my Cavor Stoner, my Cavan Stone 60 from my bag with a compact lens I barely fit the entirety of the painting and frame for the shot. Checking the copy on my display, I realize I left out of the title and the artist of the piece. The tag says, Dreamscape. Artist, O. Halford. 9th grade! First place, 201 M 2020. A freshman did this? Jesus fucking Christ. Now that I look at the rest of the paintings, this is insane. It's all so much better than what I've made. Almost all the pieces are beautifully drawn. Acrylic, charcoal, pastel. And yet, not even one photo. Hey Ryan, I'm back. I'm a senior. How on earth am I meant to even start measuring up here? Ryan? What's that sound? Ben nudges me back with the back of his hand as the commotion gets closer. Hey, watch it, jackass! Slow your roll, Leatherface. My leg! My leg! I watch as the perpetrator, aggressor, aggro Gator finally rounds the corner and comes barreling down the hallway, speeding right towards us. My instincts kick in and I stumble to the side to avoid the oncoming collision. For just a split second, I get a good look at my assailant. The budget kicked in! No. Green scales, messy hair, and a faded purple hoodie. I like this music going on right now. Cool. She propels herself forward with dexterous hands, spinning the large wheels on her. I only now knows that she's in a wheelchair. Oh my god! This is why! This is why this was suggested to me! It makes sense! Oh my god! I started up Gator Shoujo! And so the person who suggested this was like, so Ryan's doing the crippled girls thing again. This has one too. Oh my god, she's in a wheelchair. It's just straight out of Gator Shoujo sequel. It's all connected. It's all connected. It's one big Gator Shoujo multi-universe. The Gator Shoujo cinematic multiverse. I'm gonna pass a goddamn fucking stone.